had an uninterrupted decade of growth thanks to the work of this government. And when it comes to weirdos and misfits, I know there are many on that side of the House, but they need not apply.
Peter Dowd.
Well, that speaks volumes, doesn't it? The worst recovery since the Industrial Revolution. Is that what this government? Is that what this government can be proud of? It is pathetic, absolutely pathetic. More bluster from the Chancellor. But the facts are absolutely clear. Most people are worse off under Tory economic mismanagement, working longer hours on flat-lining real pay. So what targets has the Chancellor set for improved productivity, and will he make way for another weirdo or misfit when inevitably they aren't met?
Chancellor.
Mr. Speaker, we should never forget that the last Labour government gave us the deepest recession in almost the deepest recession in almost 100 years, and the British people were clever enough to not allow them to do it again. And now they turn around and they throw stones at the firefighters who put out the fire that they set in our economy. That's what they do, Mr. Speaker. We will not take any lessons from the party opposite.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I first pay tribute to the economist Professor Andrew Hughes-Hallett, who passed away on Hogmanay. Mr. Speaker, the Bank of England has said that pessimism and uncertainty around Brexit has had an impact on investment and productivity, and this uncertainty has been compounded in Scotland, as our government only found out today in the media when the UK government will finally be setting its budget, with absolutely no certainty yet as to whether that budget will include the £1.2 billion in Barnett consequential promised by the Prime Minister during the election campaign. Can I ask the Chancellor when he intends to meet with the Scottish Finance Secretary to apologise?
Chancellor.
First of all, Mr. Speaker, can I welcome the Honourable Lady to her new position, as I believe she's the Treasury spokesperson for her party, and I welcome her to that role. And it is important when it comes to productivity that the Scottish Government plays its role, and it should examine its own policies, especially its policies on tax and infrastructure and skills, and how it has let down the Scottish people time and time again.
It's a huge disappointment he doesn't even have the dignity to apologise to Derek Mackay for only announcing this in the media. And he may not be aware, but the 11th of March is the day by which councils in Scotland legally have to set local tax rates. COSLA has described this delay as extremely worrying, and the COSLA Resources spokesperson, the Conservative councillor Gail McGregor, has said this will significantly impede local authorities and disadvantage Scotland's communities. So can he tell me whether he thinks it's fair that Scottish local government must set its budgets blindfold without any notion of what their block grant will be? And isn't it the truth that the Chancellor has given absolutely no thought to Scotland at all?
Chancellor.
Mr. Speaker, in the election that we just had, we talked time and time again about the need to unleash the potential of the entire United Kingdom. Of course, that includes all of Scotland. Where Scotland has been let down time and time again is by the SNP government, which is giving Scottish people the highest taxes in the United Kingdom and the worst set of public services.
Mitchell Reeves. Well, let's take somebody else then. Catherine West, that's the nearest.
Mr. Speaker, and could I say how warm those words were vis-à-vis the Australian Parliament and how well they'll be received? Could I ask the Treasurer regarding the productivity, the Chancellor, what plans he has in the upcoming budget to tackle the lack of investment in FE? It's been cut by 50% since 2010. And productivity relies very much on colleges and on high-quality education outside the university sector.
Chancellor.
Mr. Speaker, the Honourable Lady is right to raise the importance of FE and of technical skills. I went to an FE college myself, and it's one of the reasons why in the spending round back in September I allocated an increased £400 million for the forthcoming year to FE budgets, which is the biggest increase in a decade. And in our party manifesto at the recent election, we set out plans for £2 billion of investment in the FE estate throughout England.
Marshall.